Since ancient times, there have been hidden signs that carry a much deeper meaning than we realize. Some carry special marks, engraved not just on your skin, but on your soul. If you have the letter M or a crescent moon on your hand, you may have wondered if it has some greater purpose. The truth is that these marks can indicate something great, a divine calling that links you directly to Archangel Michael's mission. Those with this sign are not ordinary people. From an early age, they feel that there is something different about their journey, as if they were led by an invisible force that pushes them to question, to seek the truth, and to walk a path of evolution. But why does this happen? Why do some people seem to have been chosen for a greater purpose, while others go about their lives without this inner restlessness? If your life has been full of challenges, know that this is no accident. Every obstacle, every trial, and every moment of overcoming is part of a great spiritual preparation. Archangel Michael summons his warriors to awaken, to understand their true mission, and assume their role as guardians of the light. And this mission is becoming even more urgent as the world undergoes intense energetic changes. In this video, we'll uncover the deeper meaning behind these marks, understand the purpose of those who carry this calling, and reveal how to activate your spiritual gifts to fulfill this mission. Before we go any further, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to the channel to continue receiving messages that can light up your path. And if this message makes sense to you, comment 99 below. This number carries a powerful energy of spiritual renewal, and those who write it down will be reinforcing their commitment to this awakening. Now, open your mind and your heart, because what you are about to hear could completely change the way you see your own existence. We live in a world where invisible forces are constantly in conflict. For many, life goes on automatically, without deep questioning. But there are those who feel a restlessness inside, as if something beyond what the eye can see is happening. If you carry the letter M or a crescent moon in your hands, this feeling can be even more intense. You feel that your existence has a greater purpose, even if you don't understand exactly what it is. Archangel Michael, known as the great leader of the heavenly armies, summons those who bear this spiritual mark to become his warriors, defenders of light and truth. However, this battle is not physical, but spiritual. It takes place on subtle planes, where dense energies try to weaken the chosen ones and take them away from their true mission. If you've ever faced challenges that tested your faith, patience, and inner strength, know that this was no coincidence. Michael's true warriors go through an intense process of preparation. Often this preparation is disguised as difficulties, losses, or periods of loneliness. But deep down, each of these experiences has a purpose, to strengthen your spirit and awaken your hidden potential. Perhaps you've already felt that, in the most difficult moments, something seemed to protect you. Perhaps you've experienced situations in which the only logical explanation was divine intervention. These are clear signs that Michael is by your side, guiding your steps and strengthening your journey. But this protection doesn't come without responsibility. Being a chosen one means being ready to act. It means being a beacon of light in the midst of darkness, a guide for those who have not yet awakened. It means being willing to stand by the truth, even when everything around you seems to be falling apart. The preparation of a spiritual warrior doesn't happen overnight. Unlike physical training, where the body's endurance is tested, the training of those who have been called by Archangel Michael happens quietly, often without the person even realizing it. From an early age, those who carry the letter M or the crescent moon in their hands go through trials that shape their soul. They are people who face more intense challenges than most. They overcome life-changing losses, face moments of deep loneliness, and feel that their emotions are more intense than those of others. This is because their spirit is being honed, like a sword forged in fire to be used in battle. This preparation is not a punishment, but a privilege. Every difficulty faced is an opportunity for growth. Every obstacle overcome is a lesson learned. Life has never been easy for those who have been chosen, but every scar carries meaning. Training often takes place through internal tests, the fight against fear, doubt, the feeling of being lost. All this is part of the process of spiritual strengthening. The mission of Miguel's warriors requires them to be strong, resilient, and able to keep their light burning, even when everything around them seems plunged into darkness. Another essential aspect of this training is the connection with the divine. The chosen ones often have revealing dreams, powerful intuitions, and a natural ability to sense the energies around them. But in order for these gifts to manifest fully, it is necessary to learn how to control them. This requires spiritual discipline, the practice of prayer, meditation, and the strengthening of faith. The silent training of the chosen ones is not an easy journey, But those who complete it discover that they are much more than they imagine. They are not just survivors of their pain, but warriors prepared for a great mission. As the spiritual call becomes clearer, the chosen ones realize that their mission is not only about self-knowledge, but also about service. Being a warrior of Michael doesn't just mean bearing a mark or feeling a connection with the divine. It means taking on the responsibility of protecting and healing those around you. This mission doesn't manifest itself in great heroic gestures or miraculous feats. On the contrary, it lies in small, everyday acts, offering words of comfort to someone in pain, transmitting serenity in moments of chaos, being a point of balance for those who feel lost. The chosen ones are naturally sought out by friends, family, and even strangers who, without understanding exactly why, feel an inexplicable security at their side. This is because these spiritual warriors emit a different energy. Their words carry power, their presence soothes, and their gaze conveys confidence. However, this ability to protect and heal can also be a burden. Many chosen ones absorb the emotions and pain of others without realizing it, which can lead to tiredness, sadness, and even bouts of spiritual exhaustion. For this reason, one of the greatest responsibilities of those who carry out this mission is to know how to balance their energy. Praying, meditating, and strengthening your connection with Michael are essential practices for keeping your light strong and unwavering. The warrior who wishes to heal others must first learn to heal themselves. Being a shield for those in need and a channel of healing for those who suffer requires discipline, faith, and an open heart. The mission is not easy, but those who accept it find a greater purpose, a deeper reason for their existence. The visible world is only a fraction of reality. Beyond what our eyes can see, there is an energy field where forces of light and darkness are constantly in motion. As warriors of Archangel Michael, the chosen ones don't just feel this invisible battle, they are part of it. From an early age, many realize that their lives seem more challenging than those of other people. Trials, moments of intense loneliness, cycles of loss, and new beginnings. But all of this has a purpose: to forge the strength they need to fulfill their mission with courage. The responsibility of a spiritual warrior is not just to protect themselves, but to act as a shield against negative influences. This means not allowing dense energies to bring them down, but above all, it means combating that which tries to destabilize others. Spiritual protection comes not just from faith, but from conscious action. A true warrior can identify patterns of energetic manipulation, sense when an environment is charged, realize when people are being influenced by forces that want to divert them from the path of light. But more than that, they act. Whether through prayer, words, example, or inner strength, the chosen ones have a duty to dispel these negative energies and bring clarity to those who still live in fear and confusion. This requires discipline, wisdom, and a firm heart. After all, not everyone is ready to see the truth, and many will try to resist. But Michael's warrior does not back down. He knows that his presence, his light, and his strength are needed. Now, look at your own journey. Do you feel that, even without meaning to, you end up being a point of balance for those who are lost? That your intuition alerts you to negative energies before they manifest? If so, perhaps it's time to fully accept your role and act with even more awareness in this spiritual battle. Being a warrior for Archangel Michael doesn't just mean feeling the spiritual battle, but being prepared to face it. However, no soldier fights without armor. In order to fulfill their mission, it is essential for the chosen ones to constantly strengthen their energy. Spiritual energy can be compared to a flame. If it is not fed, it weakens and can go out. And the modern world is full of distractions, negative influences, and emotional challenges that try to sap this energy. So how do you ensure that your light continues to shine? The first key is daily spiritual protection. Praying, meditating, and creating moments of connection with the divine are like shields that block invisible attacks. Archangel Michael's energy is always available, but to receive it fully, you have to make room for it. Another essential practice is emotional and mental control. Many chosen ones are extremely sensitive to other people's emotions. They can absorb the pain and anguish of those around them without realizing it. This can lead to fatigue, anxiety, and even mental confusion. Therefore, learning to separate what is yours from what belongs to others is a fundamental step. The body also needs to be taken care of, as it is the vehicle that allows spiritual energy to flow strongly. A balanced diet, adequate rest, and contact with nature are ways of ensuring that your vibration remains high. Finally, it is essential to maintain a conscious circle of protection. Not everyone around you will understand your journey. Some may try to dim your light or make you doubt your purpose. Surrounding yourself with people who share the same energy and spiritual vision helps to maintain balance and avoid unnecessary stress. Being aware of your mission is not enough. The true warrior of Archangel Michael needs to be committed to their own evolution, and this only happens through spiritual discipline. Without it, energy fluctuates, clarity is lost, and challenges become more difficult to overcome. Spiritual discipline is not just a set of religious practices, but a way of life. It involves a daily commitment to staying aligned with your essence and with divine truth. But how do you develop this discipline? Firstly, it is essential to establish daily spiritual routines. Prayer and meditation should be a habit, not just a resource for times of difficulty. Just as the body needs food, the soul also needs to be nourished every day. Another fundamental aspect is awareness of your thoughts and emotions. What you feed yourself internally reflects in your energy field. Negative thoughts, feelings of guilt or fear, can weaken your connection with the divine. Developing the habit of replacing destructive patterns with positive affirmations and confidence in the spiritual path strengthens the mind and spirit. In addition, a true warrior is not distracted by the illusions of the material world. It's important to stand firm in your values without letting yourself be led astray by external influences. This means avoiding toxic environments, filtering the information you consume, and choosing wisely the people with whom you share your energy. Finally, action is essential. Knowing your mission doesn't just mean understanding it, but living it. Spirituality is not limited to moments of introspection, but is manifested in every attitude, every word, and every choice made on a daily basis. Discipline does not mean perfection, but commitment. Challenges will come, but what sets a true warrior apart is their ability to stay on the path, regardless of the difficulties. Getting here was no accident. If this message has resonated in your soul, it is because there is a call inside you waiting to be answered. The journey of the chosen ones has never been easy, and it never will be. But those who accept this mission find a greater purpose, a truth that transcends the challenges of the physical world. Archangel Michael's warriors are not just observers of reality, they are agents of transformation. They carry within them the commitment to protect, heal, and lead by example, regardless of the difficulties they face. Each trial, each obstacle overcome, strengthens their essence and prepares them for something even greater. The real battle does not take place in the outside world, but within each person. Fear, doubt, and distractions try to keep the chosen ones away from their true mission. But those who remain steadfast, cultivating their spiritual discipline and listening to the call of their soul, are the ones who truly fulfill their purpose. The final question I leave you with is, are you ready to accept your mission and take on your true strength? If this message has touched your heart, leave the number 99 in the comments as a sign that you recognize your journey and are ready to strengthen your spiritual connection. And if you want to continue receiving guidance on this path, subscribe to the channel now and turn on notifications. The battle has begun. Now the choice is yours.